Access.
Hey, you're watching CP Access.
Hey, you're watching CP Access.
Good morning, Redmond High School. Welcome to another episode of CP Access. I'm Mrs. Mauck.
And I'm Mrs. Gilday.
Seniors, we understand that this process is very challenging. Through this video, and by reading the EdProp's instructions carefully, the project should be clear by now. Do not rely on your CP teacher to do the requirements for you. Everything you need to know can be found on the EdProp's website, and the instructions for each major requirement can be found by watching this video. We have added a link onto your EdProp's website that will allow you to view these videos again. Take advantage of this, for it will guide you throughout the step-by-step process. Please pay close attention to both these forms of communication. Your success is determined by your personal motivation, time management, and following the directions on EdProps.
Seniors, today you should be receiving back your project proposals. Once again, this requirement went to the approval committee. If your proposal was approved, great. You can move on to the project plan. If not, you know the drill. Review your proposal and make the necessary changes. Review the EdProp's calendar for the resubmit date and make sure you have it up to par by then. You may not move on to the project plan until your proposal has been approved.
In addition, your project agreement forms have also been overseen by the approval committee. Your field advisor has been contacted as well. If there are any problems with either the overall completion of the project agreement form or your field advisor, you will need to make those changes as soon as possible. Once again, you may not move forward until both your proposal and project agreement form have been approved.
Let's move forward to the project plan, which calls for close attention due to the specific instructions and details and the necessary steps you must follow to access the information on EdProps. Once again, log on to the EdProps website. Go to My Projects and click on the project plan. Here you will find a set of questions, much like in the project proposal. The structure is very similar. Click on Answer Questions and complete them using appropriate grammar and language.
Once you get further down the page, you will come to a question asking you to create a budget. To create your budget, go to the Manage Project tab. Select Manage Project Budget. The categories are already set up for you. Select Add Budget Item to list individual items for each category. Make sure you save your budget. Great! You have completed this task. Go back to Manage Your Projects. You will come to a place where it asks you to create specific categories and tasks for your project. This is where we need your close attention. These categories and tasks will end up being the foundation of your status reports, which is where you will log all your hours for this project. You will begin that process soon, but all you need to do this week is create your categories and tasks. Today, we will teach you how to create the categories and tasks and how to manage them throughout this process. However, you can also find these instructions on the Resources link under Project Plan Instructions. If you do not understand this process, please take the time to read these instructions very carefully.
To create categories, you will need to follow the following steps. Under the Manage Project tab, select the Manage Project taskbar at the top of the chart. Select Edit Categories. This allows you to create your individual project category names. You are required to have a category for your secondary research, a category for your primary research, and a category for time met with your field advisor. Proofread and save. If you do not save, this information will not be kept in the EdProps file. Please think carefully about the major tasks involved in your project. These should be things that are specific and need to be done in order to complete your project as a whole. To create tasks, please follow the following steps. Number 1, select Add Task under each category to create the needed steps. Then, estimate the amount of time each task will require along with a timeline of when you believe this specific task will be completed. Step number 2 is to proofread. Make sure everything you're submitting through the EdProp system is high quality and shows your best work. Number 3, save. You will learn how to manage and update your project budget and tasks further along in the process.
Okay, here are your tasks for the week.
Number 1, if your project proposal and/or agreement form has not been approved, please revise and resubmit to your CP teacher by the milestone date, which you can find on the EdProp's calendar.
Number 2, if you have been approved for both major requirements, please begin your project plan. Read the instructions carefully and review this video if needed.
Number 3, make sure you are logging your hours starting now. Each time you work on your project, you should be documenting those hours. Whether you're researching, buying supplies, working on your product or project, or meeting with your field advisor, it is necessary that these hours are kept track of. You will eventually add these hours to your status reports.
We are very proud of your efforts and hard work so far. Just remember to manage your time properly and read the instructions carefully. That about wraps up today's CP Access. Good luck and thank you.
Unsportsmanlike conduct to call against Juanita.
I'm dirty, mean, mighty unclean. I'm a wanted man. Public enemy number 1. Understand? So I got the daughter, me I got the wife, me I got the backbone, the man is back.
You're watching CP Access.
You're watching CP Access. Pay attention. You're watching CP Access. You're watching CP Access. You're watching CP Access. After a 35-7 homecoming rout, it's CP Access coming right at you.